The main thing that I want to touch on today, and I think is the most important, is what we call a single and a high crotch. So, you guys are, this is a high crotch. So I tie up my opponent, and I like to fan. I like to get the tie up 1, 2, 3, and then I fan it up, open that up, and then I kind of use that arm to pull me into the shot. It's almost slow in motion. And this is my high crotch right here. Or you can grab the wrist. That's another setup. Get into the high crotch. This is called the high crotch. And we need to make sure that we're referring to this as the high crotch. It's like what every guy in college refers to it as. And I think it's what we need to refer to it as. And if you're driving up with this, there's no reason to just hang on to one leg. You should always be switching off to a double. Always. Now there is some moves that you can do off of the high crotch, but we can get into those later. I think for the kids right now, they should really just be focusing on getting to that leg and then switching off to a double.
Why?
All the time. It's just, so when you're driving in that direction, you're gonna have a whole lot more success grabbing his leg and getting that takedown around his hips than if you were to just run with the one leg. So like, if I got in here, and I was just running with this, but that's really sloppy. And it's gonna be really tough to take my opponent down with that. But if I'm running that way, I might as well pop. Now I'm around the hips. Now much more I have to stop him and actually get that takedown because he can really, theoretically, run on that leg forever. He can run right out of bounds. I mean, especially at the youth level. These guys have little, like, tiny squares that they're wrestling in. So if they get in on that, they're going out of bounds, or they're gonna get taken down. Another thing is if he gets on a high crotch and he's just running with that one leg, I can crossface, and it's not good. You're leaving your head susceptible when you're trying to just run with that one leg. Whereas when you're shooting double, your head's gonna be a lot closer to the body, and I can't quite crossface as easy. But if you're grabbing the single leg, you're not having as much, you're not grabbing as much mass, so your head's not gonna be as close to the body as you'd like it to be. It's gonna be a little loose because you're holding on that one leg, you're kind of moving like this. Where if you're having the two legs, you're kind of just like this. So with the single leg, well, the high crotch, running it like this. If he tries running this, I can just cross face up. Pop the leg on, sorry. So that's why we don't want to really run the single leg. Just switch to a double if you're going to get in there. Now the single leg is done like this. I like to do it off the wrist because I think it's just easier, especially for these kids. It's the easiest setup there is. Throw the hands. It's like super easy. But I like to pull them, change levels, just like we were talking about the wrist control earlier. Change levels. You want to circle in the opposite direction of the side that you're shooting. So I'm going to circle this way and then drop down. Now, I think the positioning here is really important too. When I get in here, locking down right here, my back knee is dropped. And you notice the difference because the high crotch, your knee's going down in between them. So it's dropped in between his legs. That's why a high crotch is called a high crotch. Your arms are up here and you're switching off to a double. With the single leg, you're pulling them, you're stepping, and your knee's dropping behind his leg that you're shooting. And you clamp right here. And it's really important that these kids are knowing the difference between pinching this in and hugging. Because if they're hugging it and the guy sprawls out on top of it, they're being right down to the mat. It's not fun. But if you're locking your hands like this, a lot of guys like to grip right here, and that's not that great a technique. I like to think of like my hands as two latches just coming together and pinching in. And so you're pinching it into your side. And so that way, if he sprawls, my arms just get extended. And I can pull them back up and get him back in good position. So my arms are getting extended when he sprawls, not my body. I can pull it back up. So that's why you want to teach pinching in rather than hugging the leg. Also, looking at my body positioning when I get in here. My head is driving up into his rib cage. I like to say ear on the belly button. It helps kids get it down. but it's not really necessarily the belly button, it's actually just a little bit above. Like this isn't good position because you need to just stuff that head and push it down. Yeah, not too much. But yeah, so you can pinch it in and just forehead in. Now the power that I have in my forehead here is unbelievable. I can almost just take Tyler down like this. If I put enough pressure into him with my forehead and push him back, it's a lot of pressure. And so another important thing is you got the knee drop behind his foot, you got this leg up, you're pinching at your sides, but also look at my positioning with my knee. My chest is lined up with my knee. Now I don't want to be like this, because he can stuff me, and I don't want to be too far back, because he can just push me back. I want to be just lined up with my knee. I kind of want to be leaning forward a little bit, but not hunched over. There's a big difference between that. You got to keep your back straight when you're doing this, but it can't be straight up in the air. It has to be leaning forward and straight, kind of like you're bowing, like traditional bowing. You're just in there, driving up, and then now you have your pincers. You know, you can use these, but I wouldn't put too much emphasis on this with the kids, because this is where you start to get really technical. I would really put much more emphasis on driving up and just getting up into your armpit like this. Now this has to be tight. You're gonna see a lot of kids trying to skimp on this part right here. They're gonna be like, I got his leg, coach. And then he's just gotta turn away and roll or whatever, and he's out of it. So, you gotta make sure you're driving up, getting that right up into your armpit like this. Now there's a couple of different ways to finish this one. One that kids like to have a lot of fun with in the beginning stages is scooping underneath, making a fist, and locking that leg in place. Kind of like you're doing a curl. And then from right here, this arm is transferring down, you just run them over, cover. You gotta make sure they're covering. Sometimes those kids will get that leg up there, and they'll take them down. Yay! Back to wrestling.
Oh, you've seen that before.
Just a little bit. So, get it on that leg, drive up, get it up here, curl up so you can pinch that leg in, because you don't want to take this away when you don't have like a lot of pressure here. So like, you want to make sure you're curling up hard on that leg. And then pushing up. Another one, and I'll let Tyler do this one. So I'm getting a little bit tired, I'm getting old. All right, so this one, we're gonna circle, take a shot, come in, pinch it up. You do the same thing here, but instead of switching and going up, you go here, and there's a natural handle right here. You can grab them, pull it back, and straight at the same time. So you get your arm there, pull it up on the natural handle, kick the foot, and go right down. Yes.
The initial move, I know the one was single leg, the second one.
He was just opposite hand.
Yeah. Right now, we're all doing this is all single legs.
I'm sorry, did I run it back? Did I run it the other way?
No, you do it.
No.
You're right. This is
Yeah, that was a single leg. It was just, I think you were shooting the left edge.
yeah, just different side. Yeah. Everything we're doing right now is just finishes for the single leg. Good question. So another way to finish this, there's so many finishers off the single legs. Another one is you step, you drop in, you drive up, pull this up. There's another one where you just get a big chest. See how Tyler's kind of getting off balance right now? It's kind of popping. That way I know that I can hit this move. I'm gonna cut underneath, uppercut, and kick out his foot. And that's a little bit more high tech, but still a good way to finish. Another good way. Horrible setup, don't acknowledge that. You get in here, and then you can kind of just grind this leg down towards the mat. So like, forearm, that's probably really good. Back up. Forearm, down, cover.
It's going more versatile.
So yeah, that's single leg. We spent a lot of time on that, but I still think it's super important. So many finishers. The thing that we don't really want to see kids doing is trying to get this leg up. And then this is good in some people's eyes, but it's just sloppy. Just trying to go like this. It's just, they're gonna try and step in between that leg. It's not gonna work. If they do want to do that, they have to jack it up at the knee, and then make sure they're pushing off so they can kind of step. Still not great technique though. So the high crotch has a couple of different finishers other than the double leg. You can get in here and just come up behind them. It's not really a finisher, it's just a way to get behind your opponent. Like that. Another one. Get in there, suck it up into your legs, and then sit with it. Yeah. Right here, then like that. The other way. I know what's up. So.
Feels awkward. I can't remember how to do it.
Wipe your face when it's heavy.
You know what?
We haven't drilled it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Next one.
Two all-state wrestlers can't remember.
Yeah, it must not be good.
Let's not be that great.
There's an infinite amount of moves.
Yeah, there's so many things you can do. You can never remember them all.
Okay, we'll touch on this one real quick. It's a single leg sweep. So it's just like the single leg but lower. So I'm still gonna step the same way that I do with my legs. I'm just gonna get lower and straight to the ground. So I'm making them step. Then come like this, knee sprawls on top of me usually. And so then I just gotta get the tripod, circle out, come up. Good tap. There's a way to shelf and everything too, but a little more advanced.